Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Igloo Cinema, and this week we're reviewing Ant-Man. So this is the review for Ant-Man, which is the latest Marvel movie in Phase 2. I think this is going to end off Phase 2
Phase two.
of the Marvel movies. You would think Avengers would have ended it off, but I guess Ant-Man, whatever. So yeah, this is going to be our review of Ant-Man. Like always, we're going to take turns talking about what we liked and what we didn't like. So yeah, do you guys want to start off?
This was a really fun movie, actually. Like, I think we all went into it, like, not really knowing what to expect. Like, I mean, we only watched the trailer, and this character's not, he's not like Iron Man, if you know what I mean. Like, he's not, like, super well-known or whatever. So, like, I think we all went in knowing that this was going to be interesting, and it was actually a really fun movie. It's actually really short, too. I think all the characters really shined in this film. I think Paul Rudd did a really good job playing his part. I think he was a really good Ant-Man. The humor in this movie was also really good. I think at times, though, like, sometimes the humor was a little too forced, and it was a little too much. But I think overall, though, it was pretty funny to, like, see all the characters interact and stuff. I also really liked the action. I think the action was really well done. Like, you could see how you can see how Ant-Man fights from his perspective, and then they shoot it from like his perspective from like how someone outside would see it, and it's a good like contrast. Like you can see how different it looks. So yeah, also the effects were really good in this film, like him shrinking and all that. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to go next?
Yeah. No, this is a surprisingly good entry to the Marvel universe, I guess. Cause like Ant-Man's really this regular dude. Like he like steals shit and he has a daughter and that's about it. He's not a god.
He's not Tony.
He's not a super soldier. He's not a scientist. But yeah, what I think like helps this movie, even though it has like a generally generic story, is the fact that the characters make up for whatever the story is missing. So like you have characters like Michael Pena's character, who's like this funny like this side thief guy who just like tags along with everything Ant-Man does, and he just like provides so much comic relief. And even Hank Pym, man, like he's a really good addition to like the whole backstory of the Marvel Universe. Talking about S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff, because he's like one of the outsiders of S.H.I.E.L.D. who's still a good guy, but isn't exactly in line with the Avengers or even S.H.I.E.L.D. itself anymore. So it's kind of interesting to see how he works. And just overall, like Paul Rudd makes a pretty good superhero for a regular dude. And I think the whole thing just comes together and makes a pretty good entry. And I think it creeps up like pretty high into one of my favorite Marvel movies. Like if I had to list them off, I think it would be first would be The Winter Soldier, second would be Guardians of the Galaxy, and third would have to be this one. I think it tops out Avengers for me.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you really thought about that?
Yeah, I took like a long we watched it yesterday. I thought about it all last night, and I was like, you know what, Ant-Man's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's got the humor, it's got the charm, like everything just fits together. Even if the villains is a bit like flat, I think that's a problem with all Marvel movies that we all kind of like just like look over by now, because it's the origin stories are more about setting up the guy instead of setting up the villain.
Yeah, the villain's just there, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this movie too. I thought it was really fun. Like from the trailers, it seemed like I wasn't sure because like it was some serious, and then like there was like awkward comedy put into it. So like I feel like the trailer was edited really poorly. But the movie actually is a very fun movie, very funny. It's very humorous. So I totally agree with that. Yeah, and I also agree with what you said about how the story basically is kind of generic, but like it's because of the likable characters and the small like differences they put in the movie that makes the movie not seem super generic. Because I mean, it's like the guy's a thief and he's like trying to get out being a thief, but the guy's like, oh, I'm hiring you to be a thief again, and like you have this daughter you can't see, and it's like, oh, you gotta change your ways or you get a second chance. So like, all of that is kind of generic, but because the characters are like work. And I do feel like Paul Rudd was a really good Ant-Man. Very great performance. Michael Douglas, great Hank Pym. It's overall the acting was fantastic. I also liked the Ant-Man stuff, like when he miniaturizes and like the world it creates. Like it's very like you actually feel like it's that you're that small. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and how creative they get with it, like the whole toy train set scene, and like like they get really creative with what Ant-Man has to interact with when he's miniaturized.
Like, it's not lame either, because you would think something like this, oh, he shrinks down, like so what? But like they make it so that it's like really interesting. Like you have perspective shots, you have like wide angle shots of him being tiny. You see him interacting with the big world, so it's all like comes together.
Yeah, exactly, and especially because Ant-Man, like Anna said, is not a well-known Marvel hero, and like on the like just like what they did with Captain America. Captain America was his like kind of lame superhero, like Captain America, but like the movie they made him like badass and like he's a great leader. So I really feel like they did the same with Ant-Man. So on that aspect, I really liked it. I also liked the build up towards him being Ant-Man. Like it flowed really well, and the way he got the suit was very.
Everything was paced pretty nicely.
Yeah, they got to the point. Like they didn't really drag anything out. The action scenes are not really like it's a very like get to the point. Here's point A to point B like type of thing.
Yeah, because the movie's like not too long. It's like it's not even 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So I mean, on that aspect, I really liked it. Like it gets to the point, like you said. So that's good. I like the action. I do agree with the fact that the villain was kind of like, he wasn't that. No, because I don't know, the villain wasn't that great, but he was okay. Like, like in the beginning, you're like, oh, he's just this generic villain who just wants to defeat Hank Pym. But like, I don't know, the more the movie progressed, the more you understood why he was like that. Like, because Hank Pym like pushed him away. He didn't let him like know about his technology, so he felt kind of like he wasn't worthy enough to be Hank Pym's like apprentice. So like you can understand all those years of anger built up. Like, oh, I want to show Hank Pym that I'm the greatest scientist ever, and I found out the formula to his stupid particle, and I'm gonna fucking use it and like earn millions. So like in the beginning he's kind of generic, but I feel like as the movie progressed, and I think that has to do with acting as well. Like the guy who plays Yellow Jacket, it just in the end, like the villain wasn't amazing. He was still kind of could have been better, but I kind of understood him a bit more. So
he's better than Aldrich Killian, fucking Iron Man 3.
Yeah. Fucking my god.
With Iron Man 3.
Iron Man never. I'm not gonna say Iron Man 3.
Okay.
But yeah, the acting, the action. The only thing I didn't really like was I felt like the humor was a little bit too much. Especially with his pals. Like what was that guy's name again?
Luis.
Oh yeah, Luis. Yeah, that guy was kind of like, I don't know, man. Like he was kind of funny, but like I feel like they dragged the comedic scenes a little bit too long. But like the stuff that works is really funny. So I mean,
I think,
and plus Paul Rudd is a great performance too.
It's the Baskin Robbins scene. Like,
exactly. That scene was fantastic. So that was good. I really like the Avengers cameo kind of thing. That was good too, and the action was great. I felt like they addressed the fact that the Avengers can't be here to help them.
Yeah, they actually explained that, so that was good.
Because I really learned how to like integrate their universe better in their movies. All the way from Iron Man 2, where like it just seemed like a fucking stupid, like the whole movie was just an advertisement for the Marvel universe. To now where it's like it's more subtle and it's like mention the Avengers, but don't like be so in your face about it. So
I mean, even with the whole Falcon thing, even that was like
that was kind of
that didn't feel in your face. Though.
That was like well done.
Yeah, exactly, and it felt like it fit with the thing because
it makes sense for it to be there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
yeah,
think,
because like what?
and I think like that's one of the additions that would have come from the new director, right, and not Edgar Wright.
Right, yeah, because Edgar Wright wanted the movie to be a standalone movie, so like. You know, when he left, I'm sure that was a great addition to the, and it works. It really works, and plus, it works because like it's like a dry run for the heist that's going to happen later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also allows the Avengers to know about Ant-Man. So, because now when you go into Civil War or what, if you want to use Ant-Man and Civil War, like you already know who he is.
Yeah, we already know who he is.
Especially, you know, in the post-credit scene, which I'm not going to say what it is, but it works for that.
There's two.
Yeah, there's two, so watch out for that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Do you guys have any other thoughts?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like wondering, like what, like how different would have been if Edgar Wright had stayed on.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, how much different would the movie be?
I feel like maybe the directing might be a lot faster because if you notice in like movies like Hot Fuzz, like the scenes go on like it's like rapid fast.
Yeah.
So like maybe he would have used more physical comedy, like using the camera more for the comedic scenes.
Yeah.
But you could tell like some stuff was
some of the elements.
Yeah.
Like you know the stuff where Louise was saying, oh, like this guy told me, and then he told him. The scenes pan out like that, like it reminds you of Hot Fuzz.
That's probably one of his styles.
Yeah.
That they borrowed.
Yeah, exactly. So I really saw that. And yeah, I mean, overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Do you guys have any final thoughts?
Yeah, no, it's a really good addition.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Go watch it.
Yeah, really good addition to the whole overall like universe of the thing that they're setting up, leading up to like even past Civil War, even leading up to like Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what?
I'm glad they kind of reintroduced Ant-Man to the world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because like they've been talking about making Ant-Man movies for a long time.
20 years or something like that.
Yeah, I remember in like fucking 2008 they were talking about it, and it's like 2015 now. But yeah, all right, it's time to give our scores for the movie. Anna, do you want to start first since you talked first?
Okay, so yeah, like we said, really great movie, really fun, definitely super entertaining, really funny. So for that, I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10.
All right.
Okay, I think this movie is a good solid 8 out of 10.
All right, yeah, I gotta agree with you guys. It's a good solid 8 out of 10. You know, it's not the best Marvel movie, but it certainly does hold its own.
It's up there for me, man. It's up there.
Yeah, and it really showcases how awesome Ant-Man could potentially be with the other Avengers. Again, the acting is great, the action, the comedy, just small things that make it not a 9 out of 10, like the villain, and maybe the comedy was a bit too much for me personally. But yeah, overall, across the board, average score 8 out of 10 for Marvel's Ant-Man. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys watch this movie, give your review down below. Tell us what you think. Also, tell us what you think about our review. Do you agree or disagree with us? Why or why not? Put that also in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it for this review. If you guys like this video, please like it. If you like it even more, please favorite it. Like it even more, please share it. Subscribe to the channel for updated content. Also subscribe to our personal channels, other stuff there too. And yeah, thank you again for watching. I know I said that a lot of times during this outro. I don't know why. I need to find another way to like outro without saying thank you guys for watching like 3 times in a row. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next Igloo Cinema or whatever. Peace.